Hey everyone, welcome back. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to stare into the eyes of Confucius or stand face to face with Alexander the Great? Not as statues or paintings, but as if they were alive today. Thanks to the power of AI, we're bringing 20 legendary figures from ancient to modern history back to life with stunning, lifelike detail. From philosophers to conquerors, it's a journey through time like you've never seen before. Who should we bring to life next? Drop your suggestions in the comments. Your favorite historical figure might just appear in the next episode. Alexander the Great, 356 BC 323 BC, was the legendary king of Macedonia who conquered nearly the entire known world in just over a decade. With unmatched military genius and strategic vision, he built an empire stretching from Greece to India, though he died young at the age of 32. Alexander left an everlasting legacy in human history, a symbol of bold ambition, intellect, and a timeless desire to transcend limits. Alfred Nobel, 1833–1896, was a Swedish inventor, engineer, and entrepreneur, best known for inventing dynamite. Though he made his fortune from explosives, he devoted his final years to promoting peace. In 1895, he left a will to establish the Nobel Prizes, honoring outstanding contributions to humanity. Since then, his name has been forever associated with knowledge, peace, and a lasting legacy. Donatello, who lived from 1386 to 1466, was one of the most influential sculptors of the Italian Renaissance. He was known for his remarkable ability to capture the human form and emotion in both stone and bronze. One of his most iconic works, the bronze statue of David, is celebrated as the first freestanding nude sculpture of the modern era. Through his innovation and skill, Donatello helped shape the course of European art and inspired generations of artists who came after him. Livia Drusilla, 58 BC, a D29, Empress of Augustus, was one of the most powerful women in ancient Rome. As the wife of the first emperor, she was a wise and strategic matron who helped shape the Roman Empire. With sharp intellect and behind-the-scenes influence, Livia played a pivotal role in politics for decades. She remains a symbol of female power during the golden age of the Roman Empire. Homer, circa 800 BC to 700 BC, was the legendary epic poet of ancient Greece and the author of the Iliad and the Odyssey. Though much of his life remains a mystery, Homer's works have shaped Greek culture and Western literary tradition for millennia. Through vivid and powerful verse, he portrayed the themes of war, honor, loyalty, and the human struggle against fate. Homer stands as a towering figure in the world's literary heritage. Mary Wollstonecraft, 1759–1797, was one of the pioneering feminist thinkers of the 18th century. Best known for her work, A Vindication of the Rights of Women, she passionately argued for women's right to education and equality. A sharp and fearless writer, Mary challenged social norms and laid the groundwork for future feminist movements. She is often regarded as the mother of modern feminism. Ibn Khaldun, 1332–1406, was a pioneering historian, philosopher, and sociologist of the Islamic world. He is best known for his masterpiece, the Muqaddimah, considered a foundational work in modern historiography and social sciences. With forward-thinking insights, he analyzed the rise and fall of civilizations through profound sociological principles. Ibn Khaldun is celebrated as one of the greatest minds of the medieval era. Metacomte, 1638–1676, also known as King Philip, was the leader of the Wampawag alliance that fought against English colonists during King Philip's War, one of the bloodiest conflicts in New England history. Courageous and resolute in defending his people's land, he became a powerful symbol of Native American resistance. Though ultimately defeated, Metacomet left behind a lasting legacy of resilience and the fight for freedom. Giovanni de' Medici, 1360–1429, was the founder of the powerful Medici family in Florence, and the architect of the Medibank, one of Renaissance Europe's most influential financial institutions. He skillfully blended finance, politics, and philanthropy to establish lasting influence. Under Giovanni's leadership, the Medici began their rise as icons of art, power, and Italian culture. Empress Theodora, 500–548, wife of Emperor Justinian, I was one of the most powerful women in Byzantine history. Once an actress, she rose to prominence through intelligence, wit, and courage. Theodora played a key role in shaping social reforms, defending women's rights, and preserving the throne during times of upheaval. She remains a symbol of resilience and forward-thinking leadership in an era dominated by men. Li Bai, 701–762, known as the immortal poet of the Tang dynasty, is one of the greatest poets in Chinese history. With boundless talent and a free spirit, he left behind thousands of timeless poems celebrating nature, friendship, and freedom. His life was a journey of drifting through verses and wine mountains and dreams. Li Bai's name continues to echo more than 1,000 years later, a symbol of poetic genius and unrestrained soul. Minamoto no Yoritomo, 1147–1199, was the first shogun in Japanese history, and the founder of the Kamakura shogunate, which ushered in centuries of samurai rule. After the fierce Genpei War, he defeated the Taira clan and rose as Japan's supreme military leader. Yoritomo was not only a brilliant strategist, but also a symbol of Japan's transformation from an aristocratic society to one led by the warrior class. Queen Seondo 606–647 was the first female ruler of the ancient Korean kingdom of Silla. She was known for her intelligence, strategic vision, and deep appreciation for learning. During her reign, she commissioned the Kaom Observatory, the oldest astronomical observatory in Asia. Under Seondok's leadership, Silla flourished and laid the foundation for the future unification of the Korean peninsula. Lady Murasaki, 973–1014, whose real name is unknown, was a Japanese noblewoman of the Han period, and the author of the tale of Genji, considered the world's first novel. Born into the aristocracy, she was intelligent, refined, and deeply familiar with court culture. With her exceptional writing talent, Murasaki not only pioneered Japanese literature, but also left a profound mark on world literary history. She remains a timeless symbol of female intellect and creativity. Kublai Khan, 1215–1294, was the fifth great Khan of the Mongol Empire and the founder of the Yuan dynasty in China. As the grandson of Genghis Khan, he was not only a brilliant strategist, but also a skilled administrator. Kublai blended nomadic Mongol culture with Chinese traditions, expanded trade, encouraged scholarship, and strengthened his rule through modern governance. He remains a symbol of East-West convergence and imperial power. Queen Amanirenas, 60 BC, 10 BC, was the legendary warrior queen of the ancient kingdom of Kush. She is renowned for her bravery in leading armies against the invading Roman Empire, even capturing the city of Aswan. Despite losing one eye in battle, she continued to lead her people fearlessly. Her strength and leadership made her a lasting symbol of courage and African pride across the centuries. Euclid, circa 330 BC to 270 BC, known as the father of geometry, was a Greek mathematician who lived and taught in Alexandria. His famous work, Elements, organized ancient geometric knowledge into a logical system. It served as the foundation of mathematics for over 2,000 years. Euclid's method of logical proof influenced not only mathematics, but also philosophy and science. He remains an enduring symbol of rational thought and intellectual order. Confucius, 551 BC, 479 BC, was a great philosopher, educator, and thinker of ancient China. His teachings laid the foundation of Confucianism, a system of thought that deeply influenced morality, politics, and culture across East Asia for millennia. With a philosophy centered on humanity, ritual wisdom, and righteousness, Confucius became not only a sage, but also a timeless model of virtue, revered throughout Asia as the teacher of 10,000 generations. Atahualpa, circa 1502–1533, was the last emperor of the mighty Inca Empire. He ascended the throne after a civil war with his brother Huáscar and ruled when the Spanish invasion began. Despite commanding a vast army, Atahualpa was captured by Francisco Pizarro and later executed. His death marked the fall of the great Inca civilization and the beginning of brutal colonization in South. Queen Ahotep of 1560–1530 BC was one of ancient Egypt's greatest heroines. She played a crucial role in defending the kingdom while her husband and son fought against the Hyksos invaders. As both queen and strong regent Ahotep, I helped pave the way for Egypt's reunification. Her name lives on as a symbol of loyalty, wisdom, and female strength during one of the most turbulent eras in Egyptian history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to share it with your friends and hit subscribe so you won't miss our next exciting content.